DVD update on the DVDs that I bought over the last 2 weeks, so let's get started. And sorry I never been on YouTube for a long time, so let's get started. First is Replacement Killers. Never watched this movie, but it has Chow Yun-fat in it, so I had to pick it up. He's in a lot of the John Woo films, and I like John Woo films. The Hard Boiled was a great film, and in a lot of films that John Woo's done. So yeah, never watched the movie yet, but definitely will. Here's On Dead. This is actually a really good zombie film. A lot of people hate this movie, and a lot of people love it. It's a good Australian horror film. It's mainly about a bunch of zombies that take over an Australian town. Like a meteorite hits the town and turns them into zombies. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Here is Sorority Row. This is actually really cheesy. Um, Not near as good as the original one, but this one's still pretty good. Not one of my favorite remakes. There are a lot of good remakes that are coming out these days that look really good, like Carrie and Evil Dead. Asylum. This I didn't watch the movie yet, but this movie looks alright. I heard it's really violent, and it's from a director of too. And I heard it's really violent, so that's a plus. Here is JCW Wrestling. This is actually pretty entertaining, a lot better than WWE. The announcer, the two announcers right here, right there. They're really entertaining and funny. But this wrestling's a lot better than WWE nowadays. WWE hasn't been doing good, neither is TNA, but I think TNA is worse than WWE now. And next is the Saturday Night Deadly Night 2-pack. Two really good films. I really liked the first one. The second was pretty good. If the second one wasn't like him talking about flashbacks and it was just a straight movie, no flashbacks or anything, it would have been a really good film. But they did that, so it kind of messed it up. But two good films. This one was just fantastic. One of my favorite slasher films from the 80s, far back in back in the favorites. Here's Manhunter. This movie wasn't that great, but I guess it was alright. I felt that it dragged on and was too slow. I definitely recommend the remake Red Dragon instead of this one. Just this movie wasn't that great of a movie though. Too slow and it dragged on too much. But yeah, the acting was alright. Super 8. This movie's a pretty good sci-fi thriller from writer and director J.J. Abrams and producer Steven Spielberg. I remember when this film came out, I watched it when it first came out, and like, it was really tamed by it. Never watched it ever since, so I'll have to watch it again. Next is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Never watched this movie in a while, but I remember really liking it. It's really messed up. But yeah, everyone's seen this. The Ghostface was played by Tim Curry right there. I think he was played by Tim Curry. Yeah, Tim Curry. He's really entertaining, and the Meatloaf is in this movie. So yeah, definitely recommend this one if you haven't seen it, which I highly doubt. And here's Stakeland. Never watched the movie yet. Heard a lot of good things about it. It has Danielle Harris in it from writers Nick DeMacchi and Jim Mickle and director Jim Mickle. But yeah, this movie I've never watched this one yet. Cause I always pass it up in stores because I always seen it for not that really good of a price, like $20. And I finally found it for $2, so that's $14.99 right there. It's really not. So there. Here's Kick-Ass, really fun and over-the-top action movie with Aaron Johnson, Nicolas Cage, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, and what's her name? Chloe Grace Moretz. She did pretty good in this movie. But they're making a part 2, and Jim Carrey's gonna be in it. Killer Elite. This movie is really intense, and the acting's pretty good from Clive Owen right there, Robert De Niro right there, and Jason Statham. But this is based on a true story. Really good movie. Tora Tora Tora. This is a good movie about the bombing in Pearl Harbor. A lot better than that piece of shit Pearl Harbor movie. I hated that movie. But this movie's awesome, really awesome. Here is The Young Americans. I mainly bought it for Harvey Keitel. I thought it was going to be like one of Harvey Keitel's typical cop movies, like um, Bad Lieutenant, but it was nothing like that. It was really slow, um, and I wasn't really entertained by it, but I guess it was alright. And next is Day of the Dead, the remake. People hate on this movie too much. I'm one of the people who actually kind of liked it, but yeah, it's not like the movie. Nothing like the original, and the original is my favorite zombie movie. But this will never touch the original. I might have another movie, but I think I don't really know where it is right now. It's probably somewhere in my DVD room. But it's Patton, 1971 with George C. Scott. Really fantastic movie. Definitely recommend it. Probably the best out of the bunch that I got. Um, Here is one that I bought a couple days ago from HMV on Blu-ray. It's the DVD Blu-ray combo pack from Prison, the Scream Factory re-release. This movie's actually really good. Really over the top too. Um, it is $20 as you can see, and never watched it on Blu-ray, only watched it on DVD. But I definitely will check it out on Blu-ray soon. But this movie was pretty good, really cheesy. So yeah, those are my DVDs, and sorry that I never made a DVD update or review or video in a while, but I'll definitely start making more. So yeah, bye.